Canada's passenger vehicle greenhouse gas standards are linked by statute to the United States regulation. When the Trump administration rolled back the U.S. fuel economy standard on March 31st, Canada's targets automatically lowered. But Canada has set a goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 30% in 2030 compared to a 2005 baseline. This will require a reduction of 15 million metric tons of greenhouse gas emissions from the transportation sector. This chart shows why that's a problem. The chart shows annual greenhouse gas emissions from passenger vehicles in Canada under three different scenarios. If Canada were to require no additional greenhouse gas emission reduction, the gray line, its passenger vehicle fleet would emit 66 million metric tons of CO2 in 2030. If it goes along with the relaxed U.S. standards, the red line, light-duty vehicle CO2 emissions should fall to 63 million metric tons in 2030. However, if Canada retains the 5% reduction requirement of the pre-rollback standard, the blue line, those emissions will fall to 57 million metric tons. In other words, remaining aligned with the U.S. passenger vehicle efficiency regulation will result in 6 million metric tons of additional greenhouse gas emissions in 2030, or 40% of the 15 million tons of emission reduction needed from the transportation sector for Canada to achieve its 2030 climate goals. If Canada wants to have a chance to meet that climate goal, it will have to act to decouple its vehicle greenhouse gas targets from the U.S. regulation. For more information on passenger vehicle efficiency standards, please visit the ICCT website.